Koch Arena. We love Koch Arena. You like Koch Arena,
I love
right?
it. It's perfect.
It is really nice. It is. Thank you, Koch brothers. I guess
Mr. Charles.
Yeah, did a great job with that. But there are some limitations, and I don't know if limitations is the right word, but there are some things that could be improved upon. The question, and this is your question, it was a good one, we'll throw it out there. Should Koch Arena be expanded? You see these from time to time where they do some type of capital improvement or some type of renovation to an existing stadium. It seems more and more these days, especially for the major professional sports, they just knock down the old stadium or try to. They just blow them
rebuild.
up and then build a brand new one. I don't know that that's the answer, but there are some things that could be done that maybe would make the experience a little bit better at Koch Arena. What do you think? Should Koch Arena be expanded on?
That's tough. I've kind of gone back and forth on this last day or so, but I think no.
Okay.
There is a slight demand for extra seating right now, especially with season tickets. But we're also talking about the almost pinnacle of Shocker success right now.
It's true.
And so you have to think and plan not only best case scenario, but worst case and somewhere in the middle. And if the Shockers were to somehow raise the roof, literally, and go to, I don't know, 12, 13, or maybe even 15,000.
Yeah.
For some games, it would sell out. It would look awesome. It would be better. But I fear there would be several games each year where there would be, several thousand fans not there, and it would it wouldn't have the same effect as it does right now.
Maybe. Part of the awesome environment there is that it's filled.
Yes.
Every game it's filled. And some people, their response might be, we need more seats, I can't get a ticket. And that's understandable. Or I can't get season tickets because there's a waiting list, so to speak. And I get that. So the inclination would be build, expand somehow, add more seating. But if you go, and so because they go to Intrust Bank Arena, which seats thousands more, 5,000 more or so,
yeah.
and they sell that out, So theoretically, they could add 5,000 seats and sell more. Boy, why wouldn't you? That would be amazing.
I'm sure the Wichita State officials have considered this, simply because of the extra revenue it would bring. But man, it'd be tough to sell out 15,000
every time. Well, and say you're playing on a Wednesday night and you're playing a Florida school that's not very good, and there's a snowstorm, and
right.
Yikes. You initially wouldn't want that. It doesn't look good on TV. I don't know, man, because at the same time, you know what the tendency is now? You don't see arenas being renovated to add more seating. You don't see that at all, really. What you do see is arenas that can seat 10,000 doing renovations, and now that we can only seat 7,000, but we have a dozen luxury suites now,
Yeah.
And that's one huge, if you're a marketing or promotions or ticket sales person and you look at Koch Arena, the glaring absence is luxury suites. There's no VIP experience other than getting close,
right?
Say front row or something.
And I know that's something they did look into a couple years ago, and they seriously considered it. I don't know if they've officially canceled these plans or not, but they were considering adding luxury box seats to one side of the arena.
How would you do that?
And so,
man,
it's not in the works right now, but I know financially they would love to have those extra dollars every year.
Yeah.
And so
that would be tough.
That's an option.
One of the best things about Koch Arena is there's really not a bad seat in the house. You can be up top of the student section looking, because you're right behind the basket. You still have a good seat. There's it's even at the highest last row, you still get a good view. And you've got your eye level with the scoreboard then, but you can see everything happening. Hanging luxury boxes from the ceiling, or I don't know what that would look like. It would bring in money, and money is a big factor.
Especially with the new expenses of being in a bigger conference with more travel. They're trying to figure out ways to make or bring in more money, and they did that with allowing beer this year. I think that's been a success for them.
Yep.
And so they'll keep looking for new ways of revenue. But
so I'd like to see them expand the concourse area too. It gets so crowded in there. Maybe pull that out where it's a little wider, or there's a way with the ingress and egress, those are big words there.
Word of the day.
The flow of traffic is not good at all.
Yeah, it is better
in
than
the
it was
arena.
though, because it used to be
Oh,
smaller.
really? Oh,
and
my goodness. I can't imagine.
Um,
So there are some improvements to be made. I agree. I love the, can you say intimacy with 10,000 people in there? It feels that way.
It's true. It's
Yeah.
I don't think there's ever going to be a perfect building, but
Sure.
Koch Arena is pretty close
Sure.
to it, and I don't think we should mess with it. It's just the risks in my book outweigh the rewards.
It's true. Okay. Interesting discussion. What do you think about that? Find us on Shockerland, at Shockerland on Twitter and on Facebook. There could be some improvements, but I don't know. It's pretty nice. I like Koch Arena.
Yes.